Hey everybody, I hope you're having a sweet Monday. We're making tatty ribbon today. I'm going to use this tatty patchwork ribbon as closures on my patchwork journals that I've been just happily and totally fun creating for the Etsy store. I really appreciate you guys who have bought them and who are enjoying them. This is not my idea. This comes from Paper Terrace. I do not know her name. She has such great ideas about how to, to really cleverly use your scraps, and she makes just beautiful journals. So we're going to put some of this together today. You really don't need anything. You need some scraps of fabric and some glue. What I do is I put things together and then I just take it to the sewing machine and just, run some sewing down it. You can kind of see that. But you don't even have to do that to make this a real, or you could do slow sewing. You could just do some embroidery stitching or something like that for your tatty ribbon. I thought we would sit here today and just put some together. The more scrappy your scraps, the better this turns out. I am using Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. This is Aqua Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. Somebody sent this to me and it's really great glue, so we're going to use that. So let's just get started. We'll put some things together. I will not sew these, but I thought it would be fun to just sit, please play along. Even if you don't have fabric scraps, if you have some paper scraps, you can make one long ribbon. And, you could even mount your tatty ribbon on double-sided tape. Or you could mount your tatty paper ribbon on double-sided tape and use it like that. All right, let's get started. I hope that y'all had a good weekend. I don't know what a weekend is because we're always working. Chris worked yesterday. I worked yesterday. It's funny because when you're like self-employed, you don't you don't have like vacation days and stuff like that. You just kind of find yourself employed all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. It's probably not like a life for everybody, but it does work for us, and it's always kind of worked for us. We're very fortunate that our home is laid out like it is, so we can be doing our thing and not be in each other's way. That's really nice. Okay, so you can kind of see how we're doing this. It does get kind of sticky from time to time. I might want to pull out, thought I might have a collar hole. Please hang on. Yeah, something like this might help us see this a wee bit better. And then you're going to let this dry. So just a little bit. Overlap your fabric. Don't get too fussy about matching colors or textures or anything like that. It's one of those, it's a freedom artsy craftsy thing. You're not too fussed about it, not too worried about it, just kind of doing your thing. Don't even worry if the pieces don't perfectly match. If that bothers you, you can always go back and trim this piece up. I think this is about a 1/4 inch that I'm working with, but I do have some, some fatter pieces here as well. It's a nice way to spend a rainy day. It's nice to be able to take small things that might end up in the trash – and glue them together and make new things. You know, like Nick the Booksmith makes her Franken paper. I always thought that was such a stellar, cool idea. And I've made my own Franken paper. Lots of fun. I think this would also be really super pretty, like if you were wrapping a gift, you know, and you wanted to go a little bit bigger with this, like 1 inch fabric strips, you know, instead of just a 1/4 inch. Like I said, the more variety that you have, the more fun you have. That's kind of the spice of life, isn't it? Variety is the spice of life. We don't have a lot of variety here, but that's okay. Have to embrace what you have. Have a house, and that's a blessing. Have pets, and that's a blessing. Running water, and that's a blessing. Right. Let's see what we have so far. And you can see where we overlap right here. And that's, I mean, that's the whole idea. This was even a part that I had already sewn. So it's already got some sewing on it. We often think that it's the big things in life that really, really, really matter. This is proof that it's the little things that really, really matter. The small pieces that can come together and just make something absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to do a couple more, and then I'll let this dry and take it to the sewing machine. This was inspired because I'm running out of the sateen kind of ribbon that I've been using on my journals. So even that's fun, you know, you run out of something, and instead of going to Amazon or going to Michael's or ordering or whatever, you're just going to kind of use what you have to make this tatty ribbon. I like the frayed ends that we have going on here. Isn't that pretty? I think what I'm going to do is cut this right here and stick something else on there. But then, of course, use that as well. I'm very excited about the new batch of journals. They're going to be a wee different. I think I'm kind of, I am out of supplies to do the French inspired, but I do have some other things that I think will work out great. It's really been such a pleasure to put those together. All right, let's finish this up with one more piece. And I'll just leave you with the thought that it is, like I said, the little things that really matter. Whether it's scraps of paper or scraps of fabric or scraps of cardstock, whatever you have to string together to make something fun and frolicking and patchworky and really beautiful. All right, guys, have the best Monday ever. Let me know if you guys try this. It's lots of fun. See you later. Bye.